Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Justice Salios, and today I'll be discussing divorce. For starters, we need to remember that divorce isn't easy for anyone. The couple will always have the memories of love and freedom. They will remember their honeymoon. They will remember the feeling of not caring about anything other than each other. They will remember their wedding and remember loving each other. However, along their journey, they started fighting and having different opinions on situations. It then escalated to yelling and saying words that cut like a knife. This is why we have divorce, to give people like this a second chance. Divorce is a legal termination of marriage. However, the couple need to prove that they want a divorce. To prove that they truly want a divorce, they need to separate for at least 12 months, and at least one person in the marriage needs to want the relationship to end, and they need to back this up with a statement supporting their views. Furthermore, on a special occasion, a couple may still be able to live in the same house while being divorced. There are a few conditions though, one being that they can't go on about the normal day activities. For example, they can't share a bed or even eat together. The couple need to sign an application of divorce, however, it cannot be filled within 2 years of a marriage, unless it has permission by the family court. However, there is a loophole. If the couple have a certificate that indicates they have been attending marriage counselling, but things just aren't improving, then they can fill out the application. The couple also need to come to an agreement concerning property, finance and children. This is usually where the couple start arguing and need the help of the family court to come to a just agreement. The main purpose of divorce is to allow a second chance at love. Getting a divorce allows the couple the opportunity to find a new lover, but go about their whole breakup in a just way. For example, a lot of marriages involve children and household funds. This is where the courts interfere and ensures a divorce that is fair. Many people are oblivious to how many principles divorce actually have, and there are a few legal principles of divorce, and the one I'm going to start off talking about is no-fault divorce. This means that the court does not consider, nor does it matter, which partner was at fault. They only concentrate on the breakdown of the marriage. This principle was established all the way back in 1975 and has been carried through. The second legal principle is best interests of the child. This means that when the court is making a parenting order, it chooses the best interests of the child. However, this act makes it clear that both parents are responsible for the care and welfare of their children, until they reach 18, of course. They also make it clear that if there are any arrangement between the two parents concerning the children, it still has to be with the best interest for the children. The children are number one priority. The third legal principle is property division. When a couple results in divorcing, they usually need to figure out how to divide their assets and debts. There are two main ways that they could go about this. One being that you and your former partner come to agreements concerning assets and debts between the two of you without any court order or anything like that. However, you can formalize your agreement by applying for consent orders in the family court. The second option is to take if you and your partner can't come to any agreements, and that is you may apply to a court for financial orders. Now, divorce is a very serious topic and it affects a large variety of people, but mainly it affects the children, friends, and the couple. The children are affected because now they need to live a life without having their biological mother and father always around. They will always be deprived of one if they have the other. However, depending on their age depends how much it really affects them. Those aged between 0 to 4 will be affected hugely. This is the time where they need their mother and father. This is where they learn to talk, walk, and grow as a human being. Growing up and watching cartoons and television shows that show happy families with a mother and father may be depressing for them because they look around and they think, where's my mum and dad? They're separated. And this could cause behavioural issues in the later years. Going through a divorce between 12 and 18 may even be the hardest years to go through a breakup, because you have matured and your mind understands what is normal and what is strange. You have grown up with both your mother and father, Now to see them separate can cause the teenagers to become very depressed. Our teenage years are full of stress and heartbreak. We stress over school and get heartbroken from boys and girls that we meet. This is where we need the wise words of both our parents to comfort us and support us. Help us rebuild ourselves. Divorce would be enforced when the couple come to a disagreement about the breakup. For example, if one person wants to divorce the other, but the other didn't agree to it, the court, specifically the family court, steps in and forces the couple to get a divorce. This can also be followed with a restraining order if one party doesn't agree to the conditions and/or starts stalking the other person. For example, if they're a married couple, male and female, and the female wanted to divorce the male, however that male didn't agree to it and continued to talk to her and started stalking her, following her when she went to work, when she went to get normal groceries, she would have to result in getting a restraining order against him. This area of law is important to our society because it allows everyone a chance at true love at any time, even if you have been in a relationship since you're 10 with a girl or boy, and then marry them at 22. If you aren't truly happy with them at any point in this time or in the future, this law gives you the opportunity to get back out there in the dating world and find true love. The love that won't be overwhelmed by flying plates and harsh words. A love that will make you cry of joy instead of anger. A love to make you feel serenity. Divorce is a law that sparks people's opinions and may cause them to argue. Even though divorce does resolve issues, it also creates new ones. For example, who gets custody over the kids? That's one example that sparks a lot of conflict. However, overall, divorce does resolve the issues. Sure, for the next few months or even years after the divorce, one of the people involved with the divorce may be devastated. Maybe the children, maybe the husband, maybe the wife, family friend. One person at least was going to be devastated because of the breakup. However, time really does heal. Divorce gives couples the second chance at a happy relationship. Divorce does make for a better society because it creates a society that accepts and allows second chances. However, not everyone in this society believes in divorce. The majority of the time, those who are religious are the people who disagree with it. For example, there is a religion called Mormonism. Some may be familiar with it, others may not. Anyway, they believe in one marriage, and that is all. They believe that once you get married to someone, that is your soulmate. They go on to preach that if you do remarry, then your afterlife will be spent alone. You will have no one by your side because you've divorced your soulmate. However, there has been millions and millions of remarriages in our world. Divorce has allowed couples to find true happiness and true love. Despite what any religion says, as long as you're happy, that is what matters. Divorce has been more than effective in our lives. Divorce is the termination of marriage. It allows the couple to have a fresh start and explore the world of love once again. It allows us to find true serenity.